Same connection you saw in the 4th minute. It's Messi and Martinez, but this pick out here, the pass from Lo Celso splitting the lines, taking the entire Colombian midfield and defense out in one single play. Messi finds that little gap, the either side of the center backs. Couldn't gather it on the first time around, but then the awareness, once there, couldn't get the shot off, picks his head up, sees Martinez. The weight of the pass is so good that he can take it first time, sweeps it across goal, and Ospina is blocked by Sanchez. He can't see the ball as it comes across, and Martinez, as you said, picked 3rd straight game with a goal and the 5th assist of the tournament for Lionel Messi.
For Martinez, we've talked about who's going to be that player to finish the chances to help Messi get to this trophy. He began the tournament as the starter. He ended the group stage on the bench. It's his first time in his international career. He scored in 3 straight games. And for Messi, never before has there been this many assists in a single Copa America. Cuadrado looked at it, it's saved! Emiliano Martinez called into duty moments after the game kicked back off. Martinez running there, and it's swept up at the back by Jerry Mina.
Here we were thinking this would be a close, cagey affair, team sitting back, defensive blocks, but because of Argentina breaking it down early, this game has opened up now. Colombia with a little bit more urgency going forward, and Diaz again.
For Messi now, you saw the 4 goals with 5 assists. That is 9 of Argentina's 11 goals at this tournament. He's been directly involved in as that's hooked in. And coming again is Martinez. He is upended there by Zapata, who was running with Otamendi. What does Jesus Valenzuela, the referee, think about this moment?
Well, it felt like in the moment that both players were making an honest play at the ball. Zapata's trying to get on the end of this ball from Cuadrado. Actually takes a knock from Pizzella. And Pizzella just knocks him into his goalkeeper Martinez, and the two of them. And Zapata, he is a big boy. He is a strong, physical guy. And just that coming full speed into Martinez, coming off his line. He had the ball, he fumbled it after, but obviously it was whistled as a foul. Looks like he's up onto his feet. This was that chance right down the other end. It was Cuadrado coming in at the back post, weak side. Tagliafico, I think, doing just enough in this moment, getting in front. The shot comes through Martinez. It's through the legs of Tagliafico. So excellent reactions from Martinez to keep Cuadrado out just mere seconds after that Argentine goal.
It's an unfortunate example of history repeating itself for Argentina's goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez as Zapata remains down. When these teams played a month ago in the World Cup qualifier, he was in a mid-air collision with Jerry Mina. He was knocked out cold, in his own words. Praised the medical staff for how they dealt with it. Ended up returning 6 days later to begin the Copa America as the starter. This is still just his 7th international appearance. He's only made his debut in the last month. For Argentina, he has been excellent. And now what about Jesus Valenzuela? As he comes across, or is this just an issue with his communication pack there? Yeah. You see the headsets that the referees have. I think that's what he was indicating there.
What a great run there from Lionel Messi. Started centrally, and you see that Barrios, the center midfielder, just has a look. It's too late. He can't stop the pass coming in. He just drifts in between them. They lose him. I'm not sure how you lose Lionel Messi, but he finds a way just to find that space. Has an excellent understanding. The pass, the weight of the pass, the timing of that as well from Lo Celso, and then just to lay it off for Martinez. And you say all the time, for Argentina to win a tournament like this, they need the supporting cast. He had gone 4 straight games without scoring, and now he has scored in 3 straight. So Lautaro Martinez has been a big-time player for this team, and certainly finishing off the chances that Messi has been providing.
So Zapata back to his feet after that collision, and it looked like getting just a little bit of a warning from the referee, even though, as you said, it looked like Pizzella was sort of bumping him into Martinez. see how Colombia respond. Again, they were 2-0 down at this point against Argentina a month ago. You see the president of CONMEBOL, Alejandro Dominguez, sitting in the stands at Estadio Nacional Mané Garrincha in Brasilia. Whereas Brazil have been a second-half team at this Copa America, Argentina have been a first-half team. And so the headset replaced after a long delay. We'll get this semifinal going again. Will just return it there. Will that go in the book as Martinez's second save of the night? We'll find out.
I was just thinking as it went back to us, what would happen if this went into the back of the net here? Here comes some pressure from Colombia, though, now. High press, trying to put Argentina under pressure in their build-up, doing well.
Almost got away from Pizea there. Down to the feet of De Paul, so Argentina get away with that. It looked like it was going to be getting away from them for a moment. Here's Tagliafico coming forward. Martinez muscled off it there. Committing a little kick-out foul there, and Jerry Mina is going to come have a word with him. Jerry Mina, 6'5". Lautaro Martinez, 5'9".
But has the goal in the game, so I think I'd be happy if I'm Martinez there, losing the height advantage. And Jerry Mina just setting the tone physically, something I expected from the first minute, and you're going to expect to see more of as the frustrations grow within this game and start to see a few more tackles flying in.
Comes from David Ospina, who passed the great Carlos Valderrama in the quarterfinal round. First capped player in Colombia's history. Castillo trying to dig it out of the middle, a little tangle of legs with De Paul, and Argentina wanted that foul call. They got it. De Paul ends up tumbling into the advertising boards. An active first half. Argentina 2 early chances, goal in the 7th minute. Less than a minute later, Cuadrado forcing a save has sort of been ground to a halt here for one reason or another. It's a great play by Lo Celso to slide through, get back to his feet and play the pass, but Colombia won it back. They're trying to open up to the far side, and there's just nobody there in yellow.
They're seeing in the build-up, and they're having a look at this right now, the tactics and the formations. You would imagine that they're looking at that and just tweaking what they're doing. But watching Messi, you've seen Messi play centrally in the last couple of games for Argentina, especially defensively. In possession, he's hanging out on that right-hand side. And what it does, it keeps their left back, Tecillo, right there. He likes to get in the attack. But if Messi's hanging out in that right channel, he has to stay back a little bit defensively to try and deal with that. And then Messi's coming alive when Argentina have the ball in the attacking half. So a few little tactical switches from both teams going on, and you wonder how Rueda counters that. And does Tecillo decide to take the advantage and try to push into the attacking half for Colombia?
A quarter hour gone in Brasilia. Lautaro Martinez, who's chasing right there. He has the game's lone goal right now. He takes an arm from Jerry Mina. That's going to be a foul. So that's an interesting thing to watch between these two. 2 tangles early, the stare down, free kick for Argentina.
Yeah, the high hands. We've seen this called a lot throughout this tournament, where there's been the flailing elbows and forearms, and if there's any type of contact to the face, you'd say the referees have been pretty consistent in calling that and not letting it go. And saw a number of those in the other semifinal between Brazil and Peru.
Play 1-2 with Lo Celso around the corner. He's going to get back to it. Gonzalez takes a touch to the byline, cuts the cross in, bouncing through there. Robinson Sanchez able to hit the release valve. Held in quickly though by Pizea. Can't find a teammate with that. It's going to be out for an Argentina throw. couldn't do so. Castillo will retreat it to Espina. Cuadrado, great control. The back heel though got blocked by Nico Gonzalez. Just able to get it away from Bore's pressure. What's worth, they did not count that as a shot on goal as Bore returned it to Martinez a few minutes ago, in case you're keeping track. Winner to face Brazil Saturday night at the Maracanã. The final of the Copa America. Will it be Messi versus Neymar? As he charges it forward, Lo Celso hands it off for Gonzalez. De Paul now forced backwards. By Lo Celso, long run for Martinez, and Davinson Sanchez just eases it off him out for a goal kick.
But he's trying to play that killer pass, and that's what Argentina need in the midfield. Not just Messi doing that. If he can play a little further forward, play closer to goal, it means Messi doesn't have to drop so deep to play those types of passes. And Lo Celso, the man who opened up the defense of Colombia on the first goal, he tries to pick out Martinez, but you can see when he is in possession and his time in the midfield, there are runners that are making moves because they know he is a man that's capable of unlocking and playing that excellent pass for Argentina to get into that final third.
You do wonder about Brazilians watching this game right now, who exactly they're rooting for, because the delight of beating Argentina at the Maracanã in the Copa America final balanced with the horror of seeing Argentina beat you in the Maracanã at the Copa America final.
Hey, you heard Neymar. He said, bring it on. He wanted Argentina. And he put a little asterisk on there saying, okay, I have some friends on that team. And then he said Brazil's going to win that game. So it just adds to the spice a little bit.
That was the dynamic of the 2014 World Cup when Brazil were humiliated in the semifinal and Argentina won, and there was this great panic of, are we really going to see our great rivals Argentina win the World Cup in our house? And that being not what happened, Germany won in extra time. Would be a fourth final in 8 years for Argentina, including World Cup and 2 Copas America. Getting away from Zapata for Luis Diaz on the far side. Diaz cutting in, had that shot closed down before he could get it away, and De Paul comes out of there with the ball. Garcia there to cut him off, and he almost got away with that move.
Yeah, he was 1 against 4 on the sideline there. It was excellent work defensively from De Paul. A little skip over the foot of Teseo, and you can see clearly there the ball is fully over the line.
Being harassed right now, trying to escape. Morales will hand it along now for Cuellar. Mateus Uribe, who had been in there in the center midfield for Colombia, he's been ruled out of this tournament now with an injury. So Cuellar, number 8, continues to start in that role. Zapata for Diaz. Back for Cuellar. Diaz trying to play that in for Zapata. It took a block and it's hooked away by Guido Rodriguez. This time for Bore, trying to play for Zapata again. Quickly, it got knocked away. It's a tough challenge there as Lo Celso comes through the back of Barrios, and he's going to get a yellow card.
I was surprised he went in so aggressively. He's saying it's my first foul, but a foul of that nature, you're going to pick up a yellow card. Gets away from him, and Barrios has positioning there, and Lo Celso just comes around the side of him, takes him clean out, and I agree, that's a yellow card in that moment. But you can see Colombia are having a little trouble right now trying to break down the Argentine defense when they are settled back into a defensive block, 2 banks of 4. The center backs are stepping out. They're making good challenges, but there's a set-piece opportunity now, and Cuadrado has some really good service on an out-swinging ball.
Some big targets that have come upfield. Cuadrado didn't get that past that first line. Messi did not look entirely 10 yards away, but the referee didn't use the disappearing spray on that one. They are trying to reset. It's going to be a handball. Another free kick coming for Colombia. slightly closer in, and the referee is going to mark out the 10 yards. We saw Colombia score their opening goal of the tournament on that incredibly orchestrated set piece against Ecuador. Ready. Otamendi battling in there with Davinson Sanchez. Quadrado now will hook that into the traffic. Martinez comes to get it. It knocks wide. Picked up now on the near side. Daniel Munoz. Back in. Cuellar's cross. Martinez, good take there.
It was the most convincing of punches on the first one, and he comes a long way for it after a little hesitation on the set piece from Quadrado, trying to see if Argentina were going to step and try to draw Colombia offside. But excellent hands on the second one, coming out and grabbing that cross.
They're making the move on the outside, trying to drive forward now. As he resets backwards. Celso is on that early yellow card. Tagliafico now, up for Gonzalez. The skip away from Munoz, although coming through to bash it away is Barrios. He whipped that one across there, and it's dispossessed. Diaz took it away from Molina. Zapata throws the stiff arm. Zapata's shot takes the block. It was really out of nothing that all of a sudden Argentina turned it over and Colombia got a corner.
Yeah, because Otamendi, inside his own half, just fires one across the back line into Molina. It's a heavy touch, as you would expect, because it was up around his shins. And then Colombia take advantage, breaking away. Zapata, I think it was Rodriguez, he just threw the deck. And they win a corner opportunity here off of that deflection from the shot from Zapata.
As I said, they got some big targets in Sanchez and Mina they can bring up. They've got in Juan Quadrado, a man who can deliver a pretty special ball. Jesus Valenzuela, just 37 years of age, barely older than some of these players. Our referee trying to manage all the jostling that's going to come on this one. Quadrado in swinger. It's knocked down to the top of the box. Fired up shot is blocked. He had two men down for Argentina. What looked to be a head-to-head collision. Colombia are upset right now. Argentina are upset right now. Nicolas Gonzalez is one of the players down.
Both teams would have had an argument here, but the right play, especially if it's a head injury, is to stop the play dead. And yeah, you can see clearly the two players. It's Gonzalez and is it Rodriguez as well? Yeah, Guido Rodriguez as well. The two of them collide heads on that one, pretty nasty. And I think Colombia were trying to say at the end of that, maybe there was a handball on top of the box, and then it broke away, and Messi had a counterattacking opportunity the other way, but the whistle had already gone from our referee, Jesus Valenzuela.
So the arguing continues. This really has become a very choppy first half. It was a good, nice flow in the opening minutes. We had the collision between Emiliano Martinez and Zapata. We had the issue with the referee and his headset. And a collision between Guido Rodriguez and Nico Gonzalez. Quadrado and Messi exchanging words. The referee trying to sort his way through it and keep some control.
Was he going to give the free kick, maybe?
It seems to be the case because he set that up as an attacking free kick for Colombia with the spray.
I haven't gotten a replay, but I think there might have been a handball, or certainly it was a foul in the eyes of the referee at the top of the box there after the collision of the heads.
Scaloni is upset about that, trying to sort through what exactly the decision has been. But here's another great attacking set-piece chance. Very identical spot as that goal against Ecuador for Colombia at the beginning of the group stages. Of that, or is it Quadrado or someone else just trying to test Emiliano Martinez, who's made one save so far tonight?
I'm not sure it's going to be that again, because that felt like a once-in-a-blue moon type free kick when the execution comes off. But it will either be the direct strike from Quadrado or something else, because it's clear, having watched Colombia throughout this tournament, they do work on these types of situations on the training ground to maybe pull off the unexpected. And this is a great range for a direct strike for a guy like Quadrado with his quality.
Playing at his 5th Copa America, his 20th game. He's never scored a goal. Argentina doing all they can to slow and obstruct the taking of this free kick right now. Here we go. And it's Cuadrado. Up over the wall, but not back down to the bar.
And just doesn't get the technique right. Three-step run up, trying to bend it up over that wall, dip it into the far post of Martinez's goal. Only 2 goals, direct free kick goals in both the Euros and the Copa America, scored by Lionel Messi.
Were you waiting for me to answer? Or
I thought you were going to answer, but you know, you just left me hanging, so I thought I'd take it myself.
Martinez there, that was acrobatic to get a touch to that one. Couldn't find a teammate. Zapata takes the bump from Pizea. Those two have a big battle right now as Zapata gets it out wide for Tecillo. Luis Diaz trying to engage with Molina. Munoz down the line, long run for Zapata to get there. Again, he's just going to throw his body into the first opportunity. Otamendi on the receiving, and it's a foul, though.
Yeah, he's trying to say that's the second time. Going back to the other one, I mean, Zapata is a physical player. You can see that. If you watch this tournament up to this point, he throws his body around. He likes to body up against center backs. He wants that physical contact because he knows how strong he is. He can roll center backs, create opportunities. Otamendi, he'll mix it up with you as well, though, and he does well to draw the free kick there. And Zapata clearly leaned the shoulder in and sent him to the ground.
Off the second ball, couldn't find a teammate. Held back in, Guido Rodriguez comes out of there with it into the middle for Lautaro Martinez, couldn't control it cleanly. Issue for Duvan Zapata of late has been goal scoring, though. He scored against Argentina at the last Copa America. Scored in their second group stage game as well. Has scored once in the 16 games since. Over the last 2 years plus. Zapata or Borre, the starting forwards, have scored at this Copa America. Diaz, great little cutback. Dancing around as well with Molina. Just couldn't go anywhere cleanly with it. Back inside. It's Tecillo up there. Diaz again trying to find a move inside. Up for Zapata. Able to hold it up. Trying to open it up for Cuadrado that came off an Argentine head. Despite the appeals of Lionel Scaloni. An hour gone in the second semifinal of this Copa America. Brazil victorious in Rio. They await the winner of this game for Saturday night's final at the Maracanã. Lautaro Martinez in the 7th minute. The lone goal so far. His 3rd consecutive game with a goal for Argentina. The last time a player not named Lionel Messi accomplished a feat such as that, it was Sergio Aguero 6 years ago. Scored in 4 straight games, including at the Copa America. Makes sense of this right now. Again, it's been a really choppy last 20 minutes or so. How are you viewing it?
Well, that was what I was expecting to start the game. Instead, Colombia gave Argentina a 1-0 head start by not playing in this way. This is the type of game that Colombia won as opposed to Argentina.
Well, back door there for Tecillo, who's going to get there, cutting back the cross, sends in behind for DePaul, another Colombia corner.
And I just think Argentina started so sharply, it didn't really allow Colombia to settle in to this type of rhythm. And it was the early chance through Martinez. And then quickly again, they capitalized on that and played with a real intensity in the first couple of minutes. A moment of quality from Lo Celso, Messi, and Martinez, and it's 1-0. And now Colombia have grown into this game over the past 15 minutes or so.
They've struggled to create a really good scoring chance off of these set pieces. Cuadrado once again to take. Swinging a little bit deeper this time. Too deep for Mina to do anything with it. Held in at the near side by Munoz. Lautaro Martinez. That's really well done to get. Oh, it looked like it was out of his leg. It'll be Colombia's throw, or maybe the referee has changed the decision there. That looks to be what's happened.
Yeah, it was pretty clear, wasn't it, on that, where Martinez just gets his foot between the legs, rolls it off of Munoz, and yeah, he does really well there. And the referee overriding the decision, because I think the assistant referee had flagged the other way, a throw-in for Colombia. Scaloni ready for a 40-yard sprint down the sideline. He plays every touch, doesn't he? He's so active down there.
Yeah, this is his first ever head coaching job, Lionel Scaloni. He was a player in fairly recent times. He was an assistant coach. He was put in temporary charge of Argentina as sort of a co-coach after the 2018 World Cup. Got the job permanently, second Copa America. Very different dynamic than the, gray-haired 60-year-old guy that's been around for generations. Pressure here on Emiliano Martinez. Zapata got a foot on that one. It ends up getting all the way wide. And then a foul there as Colombia thought they were winning the ball back in the middle.
Yeah, they're picking their moments, Colombia, of when to press, and Martinez just takes a beat too long there, and Zapata, as he goes to pick his head up and play it, Zapata gambles, gets in front, gets the slight touch, and Martinez saying that last time, okay, no chances this one, just dump it up there. Martinez wins the first ball.
Really well done to win the second. Messi on the run, riding the challenge of Sanchez, getting around Jerry Mina, got back inside of it. Messi still in the ball, plays back to the far side. To Paul, forced backwards though by Tecillo. That was remarkable from Lionel Messi. And at least it's given them an attacking foothold right now. As it comes across for Tagliafico, it's sent away by Cuadrado. And we await the replay of that brilliance from Lionel Messi.
He was on the floor. He's shown, even in this game, just when he has the ball with a little half-yard of space to take a defender on, to just get a defender off balance, he blows past you with pace, and that's what he did to create the early opportunities. Does so well there, taking on both Colombian center backs.
So they're fouled by Borré. Put forward by Messi. Gonzalez throwing his body in. That's going to be a foul, though.
Quédate ahí, Nico. Quédate ahí, tío. Que le pegue, Nico. Dale. Dale.
Loving that back inside for Cuellar. Colombia find their way back into this one. They trailed Peru as well in the group stage. Tied the game, ended up losing it. Sanchez going long, looking for Cuadrado, who came inside. Good strength in the middle by Lo Celso. Messi felt that coming and tried to get up out of the way as Davinson Sanchez was chasing him down. Martinez, excuse me.
And I think we're getting to the point where, and we've seen this throughout this tournament again, with the refereeing trying to let the game go. A lot of little fouls now, but a lot of challenges coming in. You have to start giving out yellow cards to discourage that type of tackle, because both Colombian center backs are playing very aggressively when the back to goal for Argentinian strikers. Martinez there, and Sanchez has come through the back of him. Now Cuadrado's on the floor. Zapata's going to take a kick here. There's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you can feel it building right now for our young referee, Jesus Valenzuela. Who's going to be the lucky winner that gets the yellow card when he decides to draw that line? There's Cuellar once again, 10 minutes to go in the half. Got wide for Tecillo. Second chance to bounce back off Molina. Cuellar for Diaz. Here's Diaz, bringing the byline, trying to get across the way, cuts it back, lifts it into the middle. Defensive header by Otamendi, fired back, it deflected, and hits off the bottom of the post. Barrios hit it. It touched off an Argentina player. It was almost a tying goal.
Martinez knows nothing about this. There's 3 defenders. Actually comes off the hand there at the end of it. The hand of Lo Celso, the backhand, and Martinez, there's nothing he can do at that point except watch and hope and pray and then go kiss your post after, as that one goes skidding away for another corner for Colombia.
Toronto this time from the near flag, an out-swinging ball. Header off the top of the bar. Jerry Mina went up to get it. And a second time in a matter of seconds, Colombia rattled the frame.
Yeah, well, you kiss your post and then you go and kiss your crossbar as Mina gets up well there. And I think this one just goes straight onto the bar. Not sure if Martinez gets a touch on that or not. No, that was up over the crossbar, but another good look and another reminder that Colombia's pressure is coming. They're creating some good opportunities, and it's almost all come from crosses, something we've seen throughout this tournament, them putting balls in deep. The center backs for Argentina are having to defend well, but it's the second balls as well that they're following up and creating opportunities. Argentina need a bit of possession here just to calm this game down.
Rodriguez under some pressure, gets bailed out by the whistle there as Cuellar came into him.
I think there's a recognition as well from Colombia that when Rodriguez is on the ball in those types of spots, they want to press him. He's not as good of a passer as Paredes is in that position. He's more, when he leads the team in recoveries throughout this tournament, so he's in there to try and stop the Colombian attack predominantly, but also just to keep things moving with simple passes. But you're seeing the Colombian pressure really coming out, recognizing when the moment's there, and they've had some success.
16 fouls now in 38 minutes, and it's interesting that Argentina had 2 shots in the first 7 minutes. Remember, Lautaro Martinez missed that diving header. 3 minutes later, he scored. They've not registered a shot since. Over the top it comes. Manuel Molina not going to be able to track it down. But it has been Colombia really building the pressure since going down a goal, and was right from the kickoff of that goal that Cuadrado forced the save of Emiliano Martinez. And the 2 now that have come back off the frame of the goal. It's a great touch there by Guido Rodriguez to steer it for De Paul. Now Lautaro Martinez, the turn on the outside on Sanchez. It's a deflected cross. It's a header away by Munoz, only as far as De Paul, trying to reset for Martinez. And Sanchez was there to get it clear. Back in it comes, this time into the arms of David Ospina. You see, no one scored fewer goals that advanced into the knockout stage than Colombia with their 3. They're only a goal away right now.
And we were talking, John, about the World Cup qualifier. Argentina up 2-0 in that game, and Colombia came back to tie that one 2-2. So it wasn't as if the first goal goes in and the heads are down. And there's a sense that we can't come back from this, and I think they still believe it. Clearly they do, that, and they would love to get one here before the end of the first half with this sustained pressure, because something we have seen is Scaloni's ability to make the tactical decisions and little tweaks to the system, and he has really managed his team, his group of players, and each individual match well to get the results needed for Argentina.
As they're pressuring on Munoz, Ospina's going to come to get it. The interesting contrast then is Argentina's quarterfinal. It was sort of reversed. Chance after chance after chance. Then the goal at 40 minutes to take the lead. It was still 1-0 with 10 minutes to go, and Argentina got the 2 late ones, including the Messi incredible free kick. And so you look at it, you go, oh, 3-0, pretty comfortable. That wasn't quite how the game played out. Looking to hold that one up. De Paul takes it back off of him, and then he gets crumpled up by Tessio. Ball was back in play there from Argentina, but the referee saying that no, let's make sure Rodrigo De Paul's all right.
Takes a kick on right on the back of the leg from Tessio, just with the follow through there. And really all the stats that you could give right now, especially within this tournament. Argentina only 2 goals conceded, Colombia only 3 goals scored, but you have to contextualize it within this game and how the game is going, the flow to that, and for Colombia, the way that they're having success with the ball and being able to create opportunities. But Argentina also will not be panicking. They have confidence in their team defensive shape, and that is something that we've seen throughout this tournament where they've really limited good quality opportunities, and it's going to be fascinating what response they have in turn to the last part of this first half.
Paul took another kick there on the back of his leg. He's wincing in pain right now. Referee sort of urging Manuel Molina to get this ball back into play. He's a assists, the difference right now is 5th at this tournament. Coming up on the Verizon halftime, Rob Mo and Alexi break down what we've seen so far. Brazil, they know they're going to be in the final Saturday night of the Maracanã. Who will they be facing? They've won the Copa America every single time it has been hosted in Brazil. A little more coming up on Verizon halftime. Great step by Tagliafico to take it away in front of Cuadrado. He's going to drag Messi wide. Messi looking for the first time cross, blocked by Jerry Mina. Like that spun in behind for what would be Argentina's first corner of the game. Play it short. Messi is a bit far out from DePaul. He's able to recover it though. Get it back wide for Lionel Messi. But the cross block down gets sandwiched between Cuadrado and Cuellar. They get another corner out of it, much to the frustration of the Colombians. A nice moment there. First one between Lautaro Martinez and David Ospina. Martinez would love to put a second past him. Messi this time stands over it. Messi sends it in. Hit it, knocked down. Ospina got a piece of it to deflect it up onto the roof of the net. Nico Gonzalez thought he had scored.
Oh, he just drifts free at that back post. It's a great header on it, and it's a good save. Messi's reaction, can't believe it's not in. He doesn't get great contact on it. Gonzalez, he's trying to head it down into the ground to make it difficult for Ospina, who gets down low and is able to push it up over the crossbar and seems to be in some trouble at the end of that.
Ospina, that was his first save of the game, his 113th appearance for Colombia. He's been their #1 for a decade now. Their all-time appearance leader. This is a real concern.
And they had all the numbers around the penalty spot, and then Gonzalez just drifts off to the back post. Munoz is the man that loses his mark there. In fact, nobody had picked him up, and it was actually Munoz trying to react, and I think he does just enough to put Gonzalez off. He's a little off balance as he heads it, so he doesn't get his full power behind it. And Ospina's able to make the save in the end, but wow, if that had been 2-0 right before the end of the half, would have been big, big trouble for Colombia. Instead, it's still just a 1-goal disadvantage.
He's missed a handful of games in recent years, but his backup, Camilo Vargas, has never played a game in a major tournament. They have to make that change at halftime.
I think we're going to see a sizable number, 4.
I mean, half of that is when the referee's microphone's out.
Yeah.
What they're going to do is they're going to say Messi has to go to the other side because of where that ball went out of play. Really right on the top of the goal, but it'll be Messi now to play an in-swinger on the other side.
Warning there from the referee, warning about holding and pulling and pushing, saying he would call a penalty. So interesting. Argentina have all the numbers really tight. You see them trying to stack right now and run the defenders off of each other.
Well, something here. Julio Mascagnon, our video assistant referee, on the headset with Jesus Valenzuela. Obvious that stood out a moment ago. It was a penalty check we were told they were looking for, but the check has been cleared. Messi now swings that in, knocked down by Zapata, and then Messi was, well, that was a high booter. He was offside technically as that came back one way or the other. Colombia have the free kick. Ospina takes it quickly. Zapata trying to control in a battle with Lo Celso, gets the touch. Giving the move in the middle to skip away from Lautaro Martinez. really want that ball. Gets it away for Davinson Sanchez. Cuellar comes to get it. We have outshot Argentina 7-3 since going down. They have had the bulk of the chances. Big save forced. One off the post, one off the bar. But still, Argentina hold the lead. 2 minutes and change to go in this first half of the semifinal. Almost rolled back into the middle. Diaz picks out in the pocket of space that he found. Cuadrado wants it and gets it. Cuadrado, a little dance to create some space. Trying to clip that in for Zapata. Off of his head, looking to bring it down. Back to goal. Where's the help coming? Turns into the byline, cuts it across. Overhits all of his teammates. And he was offside. Assistant referee Carlos Lopez, he told to do, holding the flag in case there was an imminent goal. Once the chance ends, puts the flag up and the play is dead.
What a great pass from Cuadrado, who on this right side beats his man Gonzalez, and that looks onside to me. It looked like Molina at the top of the screen had kept him onside. So, as you said, if an imminent as well, chance was coming for Colombia there, it was the right thing to keep the flag down in case it was a goal, and this was that earlier header there from Gonzalez. Were they checking maybe it was a handball there on... Certainly looks like it may be on Munoz. That might have been what they were checking. And as I said, he gets there late to try to put Gonzalez off on that header.
Fico has that throw and intercepted. 30 seconds theoretically remaining in the half. Cuadrado goes sliding through on Fico. He's going to get a yellow card. Just returning off a suspension. Didn't play in the quarterfinal.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad tackle there. Just catches the shins of Fico. It's been a physical game, hasn't it?
What you would have expected?
Yes, exactly what I would have expected. And for Argentina, they got that all-important first goal in this game.
In the middle comes down Nico Gonzalez, rolled to the far side for De Paul, has an option outside, fires it back in front instead. It comes all the way through. Is that going to be the last action? Are there a few seconds left because of the stoppages that we've had in stoppage time? Diaz got away. Diaz puts around one tackle, trying to feed it across. Acrobatic clearance there from Fico. Is there time enough for Colombia to build one more attack? Cuadrado trying to get away from Fico. As he comes backwards, our referee, who blew 20 fouls in that first half, will send the teams to the dressing room with Lautaro Martinez, the difference maker, on a assist from Lionel Messi, his 5th of the tournament. Rob, Mo, and Alexi to break it down. Coming up, 45 minutes down, 45 to go at the Copa America semifinal in Brasilia, where it's Argentina 1, Colombia 0.